Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing a daily trading strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a daily trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 25 different strategies. This one will be the 26th with a total of 6 winners. We have also tested a total of 390 indicators with a total of 159 winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 159 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Okay, so today's strategy is a daily strategy. The setup on this is relatively easy. We've tested or I've shown at least one other strategy that's kind of similar to this. And so basically what we have is the Heikin Ashi candles. And so you can see here, if you just go up here to this little box here, you can change from bars, candles, hollow candles. We are on the Heikin Ashi right there. So that's the first step in this. Second step is to have the RSI. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen. It's just a standard RSI. Nothing changed about it, just on default settings. And basically what we are looking for is, first and foremost, is for the RSI to do what is most common for the RSI, either to go to an overbought or an oversold area. And so basically we have these lines here, these dotted lines here at the top and at the bottom. And any time the RSI line gets above or below these dotted lines, it's in either overbought or oversold. And then once it gets into overbought or oversold, we are looking for candles to go in the opposite direction. And so for instance, if we got a RSI that went into the overbought, then we would be looking for red candles as it is a reversal. And then we would look for an entry from there. If we were to go into the oversold area down here at the bottom, then we'd be looking for green candles and then an entry that way. And so once we have the overbought or oversold, and then we have a green candle or red candle, or I have a 2 candle rule on this one, which means that the criteria has to be met within 2 either green candles or 2 red candles for it to be valid. And so what we're looking for is, let's say that we are in the overbought area and we have some red candles forming, then we are looking for a red candle to form with no wick, no upper wick. That is a sign in the Heikin Ashi candles of a lot of really strength and momentum in that candle. So let's see if we can find an example here of what we're looking for. Let's just pick out some random ones here. Not there. So right here is an example where we get the RSI dips down below the lower line here. Then we see a green candle form right here, but it has a little bit of a lower wick there. So we're going to ignore that one. It dips down back below that line again, the RSI, and as it starts to pop back up, we get this green candle right here, and this green candle has no lower wick to it. So that is a valid entry point right there. That has met all the criteria of what we are looking for. The RSI has went into the extreme area on one end or another, in this case to the bottom, and then we have a green candle to the upside here that has no lower wick, showing momentum. And so we would, on the close of this candle, enter into the trade. Then we are going for a 1-to-1 risk reward. And so basically we have about 80 pips. What we're doing is we're putting the stop at the last pivot or swing low. In this case, that's about 80 pips down to that area. And then what we would do is shoot for an 80 pip take profit. Unfortunately, in this case, you will see that the price action did continue down lower and would have hit our stop. That would have been a losing trade right there. Now, right here, you can see that the RSI dips down below again, and then you can see that we get the green candle right here, and it has no lower wick. But unfortunately, you can see that we're about 60 pips. Measured from the wrong point there. Let's try that. We're at about 95 pips, and you see we don't quite get there. Price action comes down and stops us out again. So that would be another losing trade. Let's go ahead and look at a winning one, just so that way you can see the setup on a winning trade. So you see that price, or the RSI, jumps to the upside here, really up there in the overbought territory. Then we get a red candle right here. You can see it has no upper wick to it. Right there would have been our entry point. We would have had our stop right at about 100 pips, and you see that it comes down pretty nicely there to about 350 pips by the time it's all said and done. So that is the strategy in a nutshell. Like I said, we've done something similar to this before, but not exactly. So before we take a look at the numbers on this one, the ending numbers and the win rate, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to the Discord. Once you sign up for our Patreon, it will give you access to the Discord channel, the Patreon only Discord channel, where we're posting some really great advanced information about strategies, indicators, and just trading philosophy in general. Our admin, Jay, has put together a rather lengthy list of the indicators that we have tested for the MT platforms. Really handy list for those of you who use the MT platforms rather than TradingView. One thing that I've been doing recently is I put together a list of all the strategies that we have tested in an Excel, and I have in the Excel sheet shows exactly which ones were winners, which ones were losers, their win rates, as well as links to go back and review those strategies. And so you'll get that, as well as the full list of indicators that we've tested with their win rates, which ones were winners and which ones were losers. And our admins and regular members are also posting regular, almost everyday trade analysis on the channel there, where they're putting up screenshots of areas of support and resistance, indicators that they're using, exactly where they are entering and exiting trades, taking profits, whole deal. They're growing small accounts really quickly with the information that they're putting out for everyone to see. So a lot of wonderful stuff, great benefits to becoming a Patreon, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. So highly recommend it. All right, so let's go back and look at this. So first and foremost, the problem that I have with this is on a daily trade, you just don't get that many signals. The RSI on a daily chart just really does not go into the extreme that often. And so basically from the beginning of Forex all the way up until 2016, halfway through 2016, I was only able to get 30 signals altogether. And so that is not very great considering, I forget when Forex started back here in 2008. And so basically in 8 years, we were only able to get about 30 signals. And once I got this far in, I was like, I'm only going to test it on 30 trades. This might work on a lower time frame. I'm not sure. I have not tried that. If it does and it's still stable on the lower time frame, then obviously you're going to get quite a few more trades. But on a daily, I did 30 trades, 30 trade tests. I had 17 winners and 13 losers, 56% win rate. Not horrible. I mean, you might get a little bit of profit by the time it's said and done, especially if you didn't just close out of the trade immediately. If you let some of those ride out a little bit, then I could definitely see it upping the win rate of this, maybe up into the 60s, and yeah, making it a reasonably decent strategy. Not wonderful, not horrible, but not bad. And so that's kind of it. That's the take on it. On a daily, not great. Testing it on a lower time frame, though, if it is still able to maintain this win rate, then it could do really well. So, all right, that's it for this strategy. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. That way things don't get any longer than they already have. From here, on the next video, we will pick back up on our regular indicator testing. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.